Going on, everybody? It's Dante, the White Day Podcast. Welcome, White Day Wednesday. Thanks for the birthday shout out to everybody. I'm 33. I am getting older and older every day. I guess I'm supposed to be lucky numbers. Someone said 3 + 3 is 6. Some numeric number. That's supposed to be good fortune. I don't know what it means. But I know we didn't do any shots for anything yet, did we? We didn't.
No.
My friend gave me this for my birthday. He knows how much I like Jameson.
Jameson, yes. Turn up.
I don't know if I'm ready. I'll take the first shot for the episode, right? Before we get into it. However, it's just you today.
Yes.
For the women episode. We're supposed to be asking women anything, so we're going to ask Jatana anything. So that's what we're going to do it for. So, yeah, that's what we're going to start off with. But before I do it, recap on the last episode, because you didn't. Did you tune into the women asking men episode? You didn't?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Come on.
No,
It was cool.
I'm a busy girl. Sorry.
Oh.
I do tune in and listen. I do tune in and listen though.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's fair. But it pretty much talked about a lot of questions got asked. We did talk about mental health. That was kind of another episode. Thank you for the happy birthday. Yeah, I talked. Mental health got really interesting because dating someone with mental health, like people who are diagnosed with medical conditions, that was a pretty interesting topic. But it was good. It was good, productive. Tune into it. When you get a chance.
10-4.
What's going on, Justin? All right. So this is going to be an interesting one because I'm expecting more women out here to answer, but it's fine. All good. It's all good. But I'll start with my questions and we'll start from there. Good? All right. I'm taking a shot for this. I'm taking a shot, birthday shot for this, okay?
Turn up.
All right. Anywho. All right.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. All right. So, first question. And everyone can tune in. If they want to ask any questions, you can. This is a men ask women episode. So we're asking the women a lot of questions. A lot. So I'll start off with the first question. Why do women want men to have themselves together? But it's okay for women to not be financially or emotionally stable when it comes to commitment. Damn, that turned triggered right there. All right. What's your thoughts?
Financially or emotionally stable?
But the woman's not. They're looking for men to have themselves together, but they're not.
Yeah, but the women aren't.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll address the emotion part first.
Okay.
I think when you attract a person that's emotionally unstable, that person also possesses that aspect too. So, and then with her not being as, I'm guessing, like, like financially stable as him, or being the bigger, it's like, who's going to be the breadwinner? Or does she have like nothing and she's moving in with him? But if she's not the breadwinner and he's making more money, I think that's just like a societal norm. Men were bred to be providers, and women are, we are the caregivers, we are the homemakers in that sense. We still work, but it was never in society. Even if we do make the same amount or much money, it's like the man, he is the sole provider. He takes care of everything. Her money is generally her money. But if at any given moment she still has that security of being able to secure the bag. And I think that also goes with men even just being around men want to be the providers.
Yeah.
Men like to provide. Men, that's, you know, you will bruise their ego even if she makes more money than him. It's never like, oh, let's go 50-50. That's not ideal in this world. That's why these questions come up.
Yeah.
I think that's a loaded question first. And
I already know who made that one too. I already know who made that question.
I think that men should be the providers. I think, but I am the traditional type that but I make really good money.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like the man is the ultimate provider because women, we bring so much more to the table. Like, you take care of basically outside financially, and we will take care of the home, and we will bring so much more to that, where you come to a home that's your sanctuary, which will then take care of your emotions. Yeah. It's generally that women, like, I don't see why men see women as emotionally unstable, because most of the time women aren't emotionally unstable. We are very in tune with our emotions because we deal with them on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's true. She said, yes, queen. You got a comment here. Someone said, yes, queen. Preach. Tell us. Okay. I mean, there's a couple instances where the women are with men who aren't stable financially, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I can't speak for all women. You know, sometimes there's a certain case where, oh, like, I make more money than my boyfriend or my husband or the person I live with, my partner. And I don't know how long that lasts. Like, there's another part of the question I want to ask. Like, is that sustainable? Is that going to last for, depending on the relationship? I know you can't speak for a relationship, but do you think that can last ever long? Or is that person going to wait for that man to actually provide, or that woman is going to be okay with doing that for the rest of the relationship, or whatever how long it's going to be for, to provide instead of the man providing?
I would think in that sense, if a woman puts herself in a position to be with a man that is basically on the come up, should we say, he is striving to do better, and she has herself together, yes, there is going to be a certain amount of time, like, her patience will run thin. Just like a man, vice versa with a woman. If you keep telling you are going after your dreams and you are going to go here and I'm here for you, but you're not making any progress, I just think that would put a damper on the situation and put things into play in the relationship that would no longer look the same at the beginning, because now you've given me empty promises.
Because I mean, I can see it in certain cases that men are okay with the women being emotionally or financially stable. They're used to it, so they're just okay with being in control of that. So I don't know if it's longer, but I think men are just like, okay, she'll just use up my credit card or whatever the case may be, whenever she feels like this. So I'll just throw her money, or there's certain things in certain situations where the patience, I think, wears a little thin for women when the man's supposed to do all that stuff, when the women's doing it, but the man's okay with it. Like, she's, it's,
go
right?
Quick. Because the dynamics of the roles have reversed. Yeah. She is not going to want to live in that masculine role for too long.
Yeah.
And he is basically taking on a feminine role. It's the balance of the energies are off. She can't live in that role. She can't attain a position that's not even her. She wants to live in her divine feminine. And he needs to be in his masculine, but a part of her divine feminine, and she is a nurturer. She is going to help him heal. But if she is seeing that his wounds aren't healing, there's pretty much nothing that you can do. I've done enough surgery.
She's like, I'm done. I can't do this. So I get that. And I see a lot of women go really full tilt on the person they're with, and he's not making much progress, and they're just tugging along.
And if the dynamics do of a woman that wants to say she's a woman that likes to be in control and wants her man under her thumb, there is that other end of the spectrum.
That's true. There is a lot of that. Okay, next question. How do you feel about MGTOW? MGTOW? What the hell does that mean?
Men on the go, I think. What?
I wish they put like parentheses for certain things that they put. Because the men wanted to ask the questions on here. I'm going to probably skip that one because I don't know what that means.
Perfect.
Why do women leave good men? And when that man when that man loses his job or social financial standing? Why would women leave good men when that man loses his job or social financial standing, or they lose that?
What?
Why do women leave that situation when if the man loses his job or his social financial standing? Like, why do women do that?
Why do women do that?
Yeah.
See, like you have to like rip sometimes things at the seams, because unions just don't break at the snap of a finger and say, I'm leaving you because you lost your job. He could have been stressed out, cussing her out, doing her bad, taking all of his actions out on her. The relationship could have been rocky. There's a lot of factors that could play into something like that, of someone leaving you. No one's just going to leave you financially dead broke and just say, oh, you lost your job. That's cold-hearted, and that's what you call a gold digger, if that's all that they're there for. But in a sense of why would a woman leave, there's probably 1,000 miles of factors led up to that.
He might not be that good man.
And that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Because sometimes that shit would break a man down, and he might just either his true colors come out or he's just a whole different person. So, I mean, we can't necessarily say, oh, he's a good man. Like, what makes him a good man? What is he doing? Just providing? Or is he actually there? You know what I mean? So you can be a provider and be abusive as fuck.
Providing, yeah, just because you're providing doesn't mean that you are doing something great for her. You are basically her financier now. You are not there for her emotionally, physically. There could be a number of things. Spiritually, you're not uplifting her. You're not building her. If the only thing that you are doing is there for monetary funds, there's nothing there.
Yeah. No, I see what you mean. That there's a lot of reasons. I guess we're talking about in the sense like, yeah, that person would be a gold digger. She was there when he was already successful, and then she had everything, and then she loses it all. She leaves. So that goes to
the money.
Yeah. So it's like, oh well, he's just not providing, right? Yeah, there's a lot of that happening. A lot.
And I'll go catch another whale in a minute.
It's like, oh, once I get my shit together, I'll be all right. Ooh. I guess another question is, what do you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table?
I guess that's
I have my own company. I have my own money. I have intelligence. I hate these types of questions because I feel like that's a loaded question, because who wants to like sit there and brag about themselves?
What do you bring to the table?
I feel like I'm a very grounded, down to earth person. I bring stability. I bring a lot to the table, more than the eye can see, and more, than I know for myself, because I'm constantly growing. I'm a person that constantly likes to evolve and elevate, and everyone around me generally elevates themselves.
That's true. That's key. I think we all have to stop growing. Either you're growing or you're dying. I think that's the biggest thing I believe in. Oh, I think you cut out.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties, guys. All right. Yeah, we're here. All right, she's good. She's back. But no, I know what you mean. Like, you do make sense on that one, because that could be the case for that. Because I asked one of my friends this, because I asked her, she was still single, and I asked her like, oh, what have you brought to the table for these guys to stay there? Because you could say like you're all these things, which is a hell of an accomplishment, right? But I think in the end of the day, like, the scene goes, what have you done for me lately, right? That song, right? Janet Jackson.
Have you done for me lately?
Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was like, is it Janet Jackson? I think so. You cut out again, I think.
Oh, sorry.
Is she into Pokemon? Stupid. My right cheek, my left cheek. Stupid. Swish. Come on.
So sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, that's a question, because the audacity of that question. Someone said, Gabe Golden said, the audacity of that question, what do you bring to the table? But like, she told me that, oh, well, I'm a solid ass bitch. I was like, oh, okay, is that all men are looking for? Solid ass girl? Like, what does that mean?
Just one moment. I'm having technical difficulties.
Uh-oh.
I can barely hear you. Uh-oh. So let me fix my sound.
What's it called?
Um.
By waiting music.
Uh.
But is he into Pokemon?
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, I fixed it. Okay, we're good.
Boom. All right. We're
Boom.
good.
We're sorry, team.
Yeah. It's okay. You're good. You're good. But yeah, that makes sense though. I mean, definitely because when she said that, I was like, well, that's cool that you're a solid, solid chick, but that'd be what all guys look for. Or what some guys look for. Yeah.
I feel like some guys, I feel like there's a lot of people, most people, not just like some guys, women and men are very superficial and they have very shallow thinking. So they only look at the surface of an individual and what's keen to the eye and never really look any further than that.
Yeah.
And that causes all types of complications.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that one. Apparently some of these are the guys that they ask. So it's not me. I'm the guy holding for the men here. The guys in the podcast ask these questions. All right. So everyone be easy on me. All right. Some question I did ask in here and put on here for the rest of these guys.
What are the comments saying? What they say?
Oh, someone said, audacity to that question. How dare they ask? So just, bear with me. All right. So I'll go next question. Ooh, we actually talked about this earlier. Why do women cheat? Are they justified by cheating?
Why do women cheat? Y'all, everybody's heard that R. Kelly song, When a Woman's Fed Up.
Oh,
When she's tired, she's tired. Why do women cheat? Because she is looking to be emotionally, spiritually filled. She has calculated this.
yeah.
She gone. She finna give all your love away. You done messed up. If a woman wants to cheat, that is like the last straw. That in the case of most women, because there are some women, but in the case of most women, women do not cheat. Women cheat for emotional. Women cheat with the man that is going to replace you.
Oh, damn. Damn, that's key. Is it true that women cheat more than men? Someone asked a question. Is it true that women cheat more than men?
No.
You think men cheat more?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I guess so. Oh. Okay, so
do men get more? Do women get caught more? Men get caught more?
Men do get caught more. A lot of them are I don't know why they.
But women are
with it. I'm like, why do you guys? That's stupid. Why would you? That's whatever. I don't know. It's hard to say, man, because when women do cheat, it's usually for that emotional companion, like someone subbing for whatever it's lacking in a relationship, like whether it's sexual, or if the guy cheats on them and they cheat too. That's happened.
It depends on the person because that could just be revenge cheating.
Yeah.
And get back together and both of y'all are just petty. But like cheating and you don't know about it and you catch her in some way or the other, or she just confessed to you to the man that she was replacing you with.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I see that. I mean,
cheated with your replacement because at that point she's tired. You've done a number of things and she's tired and she's told you over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Is it because I see normally the case, most people find that sexual part of it, like, oh, he's lacking sexually for the experience, like he's bored. Do you believe that's the case for a lot of women cheating?
Not sexually satisfying her?
Yeah.
Then at that point, she's just very promiscuous. There are women out there who just like to hunch and they will cheat on their men. And that's where the term a whore comes from. You're just out there, you're just hoeing around. Everybody's in your cookie box, giving cock out of each leg.
Oh, speaking of which, we didn't even talk about buzzwords, huh?
No. Did I say? Have I said any?
I said one, but we're not gonna count that one. We're not gonna count that one.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think that yes, women cheat. Yes, there are in the instances of. I think when men cheat, it's always about sex.
Really?
Like he sees a big booty or some big breasts. He was in the strip club one night and just shorty would lie,
A girl on it. She's lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's what that is. But when women, I can only speak, I can't say I can speak for myself because I've never cheated. But I would say at that point, when a woman starts to have those thoughts of like, it's a wrap, or, and she's just, she's kind of straddling the fence at that point.
Yeah.
And then that goes into a thing of codependency.
I mean, yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go to deeper conversation. Like, if she said, like, hey, like, if you don't get your shit together, I'm gonna cheat on you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know what I mean? But it's like some men don't see that the signs of that happening. Like,
Right.
So it's very subtle. Like, oh, he's not. It's hard to catch on.
She's been telling him for months, like, pay attention to me. I want to go out to eat. It doesn't necessarily always have to scream, I'm about to cheat on you if you don't treat me the way I've been asking you to treat me.
Yeah. So someone said, would they go back to the guy after cheating, like a release? That's a question someone asked.
What was it?
Would they go back to the guy after cheating?
Does a woman go back to the guy after cheating?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be up to the guy, right?
Up to the guy? Okay.
If she cheated, right?
Well, what if he didn't know that she was cheating and she just kind of ended it? You know what I mean? Like, are we talking about getting caught cheating, or actually just women cheating secretly?
If she's getting cheated secretly, then she still has him. So
just on the side. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, she got a side dude. She can cut him off. Her man ain't knowing her. I mean, I guess I mean, that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
No, what you don't know don't hurt you, right?
So, I cheat on them all the time. It's crazy, man, when people say that. And they go on a relationship and they do that. That's nuts to me.
But I feel like, if you feel like you gotta cheat or you feel like you gotta go somewhere else, then just get out of the relationship if you've gone that far, because then you don't want that person anymore.
Yeah. You kind of just end things and you're like, you know what? I've been cheating on you for like a whole 2 months, but this is over. Like, how do they tell them? How do women tell them that they're cheating? Like, would they tell them that they're cheating, or would they have to catch them in the act of cheating?
Man, I guess it would depend on the person.
Yeah, because and is it justified? I guess the question was, is that justified to? Are there reasons justified?
Cheating never justified.
Okay, that's true. Agree. Dante low-key wants to be the side dude. Damn, caught me. Okay, so the buzzword today is gonna be trust and fake, okay? But yeah, man, whatever. Side dude, I ain't no August. Anyways, I said it. Don't care. He said like caught, and then they have the whole conversation about what the guy did wrong. Does the guy have a chance to win her back?
Oh, if he has a chance of coming back, you cheat on me, hell no, you better go burn in hell and never talk to me again.
Really?
Yes, and then because I can never trust you again.
Dang. So you don't even go back. You don't go back to that. I mean, I personally, it's hard for me to do that too. I can't.
I was young and dumb once. Hell no. No. I mean, that's just trust. I can no longer trust.
Buzzword.
You are a liar at that point.
You just put a buzzword.
Damn it.
Dang, you just already said it. Okay.
Purpose. Lie or have faith in your word. Your word is no longer your bond.
That's true. All right, guys. So she said, okay, I'm gonna turn on the burning hell and never talk to me again. That's what Kim said. Of course, Kim. So, once Kim, I feel like Kim's one of those. Yeah. She's one of those women that you burn me, that's it. There's no coming back. That's it.
Out of there.
I respect that though, because like that gets you to think like you ain't no sucker. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Because oh yeah, she'll just come back to me. Like, you know, what I mean, that's how it works. So dudes in their mind think they can do that. So I respect the woman. It's like, yo,
because that
yeah,
could happen, and he's just looking like and seeing how far he could push you and how far he can
yeah,
go.
yeah.
No, 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 this is not a playground.
Taurus move. So all right, guys, she said the buzzword. So any of you guys can ask questions. Got 3 questions to ask. Yeah, she just said the word twice. Yeah, she did. I know.
Dang.
I'm glad I said it. I'm glad I said it. If anyone has questions, you can. Other than that, I don't think we have questions for buzzers. Oh, we do. We do have a third question.
Yeah.
Ooh, why did your last relationship fail?
Why did my last relationship fail? Immature insecurities.
Okay. Was it you or the person? Was it the person you're with, or was it you?
The person I was with.
Oh, okay. What signs did they do? Like examples of like, oh man, like give us like an example. Like you don't have to tell me exactly what happened, but something similar to.
Like immature insecurities.
Yeah.
Insecure about my use of social media, who I would friend on social media, or who would friend me. Simple things to like if I would a friend a hairstylist, be like, well, why are you friending them? Like, why are you, um, the way I would dress, just a lot of things like I just, immature insecurities, just things that that person did not possess as an individual that was equal to how I am as a person. And it just caused friction.
Okay. So someone asked a question. What does WAP mean to you?
Whack.
WAP. WAP. WAP.
Oh,
What does it mean?
exactly what it is.
Okay. All right. Like it means a sense of how,
How do
how yeah.
how do I to like elaborate on that? What does that mean to me?
Yeah.
Do
Like what does it mean to you like besides the actual term? I think he's asking a deeper meaning to it.
a deeper meaning to it besides the actual term?
Yeah.
How do you find okay? Um, a woman just having that, okay, just with the simple sense of that, like a man has to do his part in order to have all of the benefits of the WAP.
Mhm. Like everything, just sex wise. Okay. He said exactly.
Like basically women are emotional creatures,
Mhm.
and men don't know. Men think that men always comment on a woman's emotions,
Yeah.
but if you guys didn't learn anything from like Casanova, we have those people, those lovers out there, Shakespeare even, that even told you how to talk to a woman, be in a woman's ear and get in tune with her emotions.
Okay.
So you get in tune with her emotions, that will always come into play.
Mhm.
Always, you speak to her mind, her body will always follow.
Ooh, okay. AKA, does every woman have the WAP?
Exactly, I know what he was saying. That's what all are wondering. I guess it depends on the individual. To each his own. What you like, every tunnel is a different mood, so you know you do you.
Okay, okay. And then someone asked a question, what are your insecurities in relationship?
What are my insecurities in relationships?
Yeah. In a relationship, yeah.
It's hard for me to trust. I
Well,
wouldn't necessarily say insecurities. I would say a flaw would be it's hard for me to trust, to gain trust, but you have my trust 100% at the beginning
yeah.
until you don't. But once you don't, this is that this is a flaw. Like, I can't forgive you. It's not going anywhere. Like, I will not budge. I will not give you a second chance. And I will always remember it. And then I would watch your every move. Like, it will become a part of your character. If you see me, like, I don't like flaky, salty people around me.
That's true. That's facts. And there's a lot of people who are really good at selling that. Selling a lie or letting a lie, but like just in a sense, like trust. They fiddle around with that a lot. Like they like, oh well, this is the reason why this happened, and it gets in people's head, and they give them that chance to do it. I've seen a lot of people do that. They're really good at talking. They got a mouthpiece. So
Yeah, manipulation.
yeah, so they're good at that. You know, I've seen it. I'm like, oh,
But when you stay, like it's never the same. Like once you betray my trust, it's never going to be the same, ever.
you know, you just said like the buzzword again. You know that?
Oh, where's my
Man.
press? So I got to find a filler.
You
Your
literally
word.
said it. You know, it's fine. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has any questions.
Shit.
I'm gonna pick that one. There's actually a lot of words on here. That's it. You
Have
know.
I? Probably.
No, you only said the T word.
Oh, you.
I almost said it. But
Okay,
no,
what's
if she's
does
still on
someone
the
have
hot seat. She's gonna be forever on the hot seat today. So if you guys want to ask questions,
forever? I think I probably said it about 5 times.
but we're gonna move on to the next question here. So, um, who are your examples of commitment, and what did they teach you?
My grandparents.
Grandparents. That's a good one.
What did they teach me?
Yeah.
Not everyone needs to know your business. I never seen them like they handled, family business. They took care of the family, but I never seen them speak about anything like their finances, their unless they were teaching us, how to open up a bank account or stuff like that. But as far as like their personal business and things like that, it was always between them. The way they presented themselves to the family was always in a positive manner. Always.
Yeah. That
And it
part. Yeah.
togetherness. They always understood each other. They always were always on the same page. They may have disagreed later, but when they came to us, it was always
That part.
this.
That is the one that a lot of people keep forgetting. People get in your business, especially if it's something between two people. I think people shouldn't be involved in that kind of stuff. I totally agree with that one. I
Mm-hmm.
probably might put that in my podcast, like the little beginning. I will put
Mm-hmm.
that part on there. I looked at the time you said it. I'm like, all right, that one gets to me, man, because I've heard that from so many older people that not people should never get in between your business, like between you and the person. I mean, less like this abusive relationship. I guess that could be talked about with amongst family. But as far as anything like financials, that should be talked about. That's a big one. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, you're out there now. Yeah, huh? What's going on out there? I heard an ambulance out there.
I live in downtown, thank you.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Okay. It's got some ambulance out.
But the fire station #1 is right by my house.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Okay. That's probably why.
It's
I
fine.
should not be in the hot seat because it's not my birthday. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
said what?
Someone commented I was in a relationship with a radical truth telling because we didn't mind, even on the little things. Even if it did hurt, it was great. We were both adults and could handle hurt feelings. I respect that. I will like them. I won't like your thing. Talk about me on the hot seat. No. But okay, that's a good one. Anything else that you learned from your grandparents besides that?
To always have fun.
Okay.
They always like laughed at each other and they always showed affection to each other. They always like would give each other like little kisses. They had their little thing. It wasn't ever like mushy, like making out,
Yeah.
but they had like their own little
Fancy. Yeah.
yeah, but they still like, in their own little world. It seemed like they're always in love with each other.
Oh,
Like never let the kids or any outside entity like change that love that they have for each other.
They shouldn't, man.
Like that's still his woman, like that he still looks at her like that's my girl and thinks she's still so beautiful.
It's crazy when you say it because there was someone I knew, a couple that was from Ohio, and they were old cultures. They were like, doing well for themselves. They were like boomers, baby boomers. And
Mhm.
one girl, she was a millennial. She asked, how do you guys stay together? Don't you guys like get bored of each other? And he looks at her like, huh? What do you mean? This is my
Mhm.
wife. I love her. Like there's
Mhm.
no what do I need to be bored of? Like this is
Yeah, like they like each
yeah,
other.
and
Like,
it was
man,
such right?
that's a girl. Like, what do you
Yeah, it's
mean?
like, yo, what do you mean? Like I love my wife, I love my family. Like that's it. Like
That's it.
there's no me
I
getting
don't
bored.
question. That's
And
fine.
he looked at her like it was just like
Weird.
but it's a lot of that millennial mindset. Like we like to do fun things, but like there's a certain time I found much fun stuff you can do. You can still have fun with someone and not post it on social media. You know what I mean? Or not do certain things. You can just enjoy that company. And that's what it is. Um,
Still like take fishing trips together. Like
yeah,
that's their like we've gone on fishing trips together and like literally the ride was silent, but we were listening to the blues.
yeah,
They were like smiling. They had a good time. And it was just like you could feel the energy,
yeah,
even in silence.
yeah. Man, I love old people in love. Yeah, we do. I do too. Everyone's not here today. That's the question you asked. Yeah, I know. It's just us two today. We're holding it down though.
We're holding it down.
We're holding it down. We're holding it down. It's actually pretty good. I'm actually learning some things for once. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I learned something. Every now and then I learn something. Every episode. Okay, next question. Huh. Okay. How does being in a relationship help you or hurt you when you do not have things together?
I think the only thing that you can do like in a relationship when you don't have your things together is help you
Yeah.
because it's going to teach you everything that you don't need to know and it's going to give you a reflection of self.
Yeah.
And the ultimate it's either going to be your come up or your demise, but it's it's your decision whether or not which path you want to take.
Yeah. That's true. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if you're how I see this question is honestly, it's like it goes back to people being have to be in a relationship in order to heal. Like having to be a companion. I feel like shows like dependency too much.
Codependency.
Yeah, and it's a big one. I wish I was a buzzword, but we don't use that often. Um, yeah, because if you being in a relationship shouldn't hurt you necessarily. Hope it doesn't. Um, but I think it's a self-reliance on them. It's kind of an interesting concept.
If the relationship is hurting you,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you're around a toxic person but you still want to remain in that relationship.
yeah. You're an idiot. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're an idiot if you did that. No, I'm just kidding. I mean. I need to stop talking this. I need to start telling people that if you're in a toxic relationship, you're still in it. You're still drinking the same poison. It's a problem there. Something with
I
your
mean,
mindset.
a lot of people are doing that because people like remain like people always want to say that this person is toxic. Both of the people are toxic. Both of the people possess that toxic poison inside of them. When relationships start to get rocky, it's because, or that person, like when you see that person growing or they've elevated out of it, there's always that person that grows beyond
Yeah,
that aspect. So I think of it as like whatever that was toxic in me is no longer in me, so it's no longer attracting you.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah. Someone asked a question: how does a woman handle exes, even ones that are friends with your dude? Hmm.
Guys being friends with their ex-girlfriends.
The ones that are friends with your dude, like any guys or girls. I think he means like guys or girls. You're just
Guys, like if we, how do you feel about
yeah,
ex?
yeah. Let's say if yeah. It could be guys or girls. I think that's what he means, like guys or girlfriends, like but they still hang out with your ex dude. No, you would cut them off too.
Off, but that ain't going. You ain't gonna disrespect me like that. You gonna know off top.
He's such a nice guy. Oh, like so you cut everybody off. You're like, all right, everybody got to go.
No, and you don't need to be friends with your ex.
Yeah.
For what? What you still keeping those strings attached for?
True, true. What if it sits in the sense you guys are working on the
Let's
same
say y'all friends.
working partners? No.
Just to hump on each other, y'all ain't friends. I was not born last night.
I mean, yeah, but if you work together with somebody,
Around taking pointers on me from me on how to treat you.
what if you guys work together?
What if what?
What if you guys work together and you guys are, happen to be in the same circle and you guys?
Never mix business with pleasure.
That is facts. With anything, business and pleasure should never go mixed together. Nope. Nope. I mean, if you do it at a maturity level, it depends how you go about
Hell no, you should never mix business with pleasure.
it. That's one of my rules. Actually, you know what, man? I haven't done this ever. At my first season, I talked about the Dante's rules and laws, and that's one of them. I had a whole 60 rules. I've never brought them up again. I need to bring that back. I need to bring those
back. Bring it back.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Brown. Now I'm gonna bring it back. I think one of these episodes I'm gonna start bringing those old rules back because my rules. Everyone knows about my rules. If you watch my first season, I brought them rules up every time. Oh, that's rule number 36. Never do this. So I'm gonna do that. I need to educate people on this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next question. Have your past relationship influenced or your ideals on commitment?
Have my past relationships influenced of commitment?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
I mean,
how so?
Everyone's past influences their present and their future. Everyone, no matter who you are. So with my relationships, I feel like every relationship that you go through, whether it's business, friendship, every relationship that you've ever been involved in shapes the relationship of love.
Yeah.
And how you cultivate those relationships. And how you choose to commit. Making a commitment is a decision. I mean, once you want to commit, you're going to commit.
Yeah.
Regardless of committing to.
Yeah. So what was your never mind. That's actually it's already kind of the same question. What's your biggest fear when it comes to commitment?
What's my biggest fear when it comes to what?
Commitment.
Commitment? Okay, first I think fear is false evidence appearing real.
Okay.
So
heard that before.
Yes, false evidence appearing real. So when you start to have issues coming up with commitment, you're generally digging back to those past relationships of trauma that you haven't necessarily healed from.
Uh-huh.
So you're just thinking about things that could possibly go wrong in the relationship to a point of where you don't want to commit. Some people there's a lot of things that people can go back to. Maybe they were abandoned, a fear of an abandonment could also be like a thing of commitment, but reversed, I don't want to commit because I don't want the feeling of abandonment instead of being codependent. Or, I've been cheated on so many times, so I can't commit. There's so many, beautiful fishes out there in the sea. I don't want to commit. There's 1,000,001 reasons that a person could say that their fear of commitment or their fear of confinement or their fear of being trapped. It could be a lot of things, and you would have to dig really, really deep into order to find the root source of wanting to commit. But we commit to things every day.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on if you want to commit your heart to someone. Because when someone take that word commitment, they're just like, I'm literally committing my heart and giving my heart and my feelings that I could physically feel to this person. Mm-hmm. And that's a huge commitment. That's like the ultimate commitment.
Yeah. The easier commitments, committing to a Sprint PCS phone bill, a Metro PCS phone bill, that's commitment. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
Right, but commitment that's going to serve you.
Yeah.
It's like a dog. Dogs don't talk back.
I thought my dog talked to me.
But I'm just saying, your dog is
don't argue with me.
not gonna, Your dog is
Correct.
not going to do a counter argument as to, what's going on.
All right. Well,
Would you?
we tend to go for dogs because they don't talk back to us. We go to pets, animals, not humans. We don't like that. All right. Someone had a question here. What is love defined by you?
What is love?
Yeah. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I'm sorry.
How do I find love? 1 Corinthians 13.
Ooh, you get the Bible verse on us. Go ahead. Preach it.
I think it's like love is gentle, love is kind. Hold on, let me get my Bible.
You're really getting your Bible right now? We got like 2 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. We got
I could do it real quick. You asked.
Okay.
Basically, love is gentle, love is kind. Boom.
Dang. Okay. Some of y'all, okay.
It might be 11. They know.
They see people. We got people saying yes. Heart. So we got some people who are to their faith spiritually. I respect it. Boom. What am I talking about on here on Facebook?
But yes, basically, it's love is gentle, love is kind, love is patient. Love doesn't cause friction. Love doesn't cause resistance. What's meant for you is meant for you and it will flow. And that's what I think people think, that somewhere in the cosmos or something that we learned that love is supposed to be hard and heart-wrenching. And you have to go through all this turmoil to prove your love. But love is not like that. Love is something beautiful. Love is like a flower in bloom.
Ooh.
And you can smell the sweet fragrance,
Okay. We got people who know. Well, where's my boy Michael Carter at, man? He knows. If he's on here, man, please pop in. He asked the same question. I read comment. Where's Mike Carter? Where's Michael Carter at, man? He's one of the friends that we both know, and he always has like a live stream about preaching, preaching from the Bible. So and I always listen to his live stream. I'll give you his link. He's definitely a great dude, and he's been on a couple of episodes before. So I know we need to have him on here. He's also married too, so millennial marriage. So we can get into that too. All right, good question. Next question we have. If you guys have questions, please feel free to ask. Next question we have is, what makes a woman wifey material? In quotes.
What makes a woman wifey material?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it depends on the man. She doesn't necessarily have to cook and clean and be the traditional idea of a wife. Some men want that CEO of a wife, that businesswoman of a wife. Some men want the homemaker of a wife. I think it depends on the individual and the man.
Yeah.
Because any woman can be wifey material.
Anyone? Okay.
Any woman is a wife. That's what she's placed on this earth. Any woman is a wife. It just depends on, who's going to choose her.
Okay. I guess that makes sense. You make some sense there. I do agree. There is potential. Okay, all you women out here listening, there is potential. Okay, y'all. Some of y'all don't think you're wifey material, but this is truth, facts. Okay. In quotes. Someone gave me eyes. I know that is. Anyways, all right. Next question. Why do women push body posy, but refuse to date shorter or less masculine looking men?
What?
It seems these young kids in their terms and vocabulary. I know who this is. This is red pills kind of question. He puts some new words every time. I'm old. I don't understand what body positive. I gotta look it up now.
Body positive?
I guess so. I don't know why you keep doing this, man. Anyways, yes. I think it goes in the term of dating, but go for, I guess, why do women push for guys who are taller, more masculine looking, and refuse to date shorter men who are less masculine looking? Why do
because one, everyone likes a person that they are attracted to.
Yeah, true.
No one's gonna sit up there and pretend that they want to look at your little ugly self and be happy. Like, sorry. So, and then with like tall, it's to each his own. If you want a tall man, it's like, depends on what's going with the taste. But generally, like a woman does want a man that's taller than her because she doesn't want to feel like that she's gonna dominate over him, depending on how masculine the man can be. Because there are a lot of instances, I know a lot of tall women, and actually they're taller. Actually, they're all taller than their man.
Yeah.
But the man
My dad.
presents himself as if he's 10 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Man, I see my parents, my dad is short, my mom's tall. So, I mean, if that's possible, that just already opened my doors. Okay, so it just matters how preference, right? Or it, at first she wasn't open for it.
Right. I think it's the energy. Like he showed her, like, I'm gonna walk in this room like I'm 10 feet tall. She feels him.
Yeah,
like it's a certain energy that a man has to take, when you have a tall woman.
Yeah.
He makes small, because a lot of tall women, they're not considered, yes, they're beautiful like in model terms, but they get a lot of flack in society for being tall.
Yeah, they do. They do a lot of body shaming for women who are really tall.
Yeah.
And I see a
Even
lot happening.
tall, beautiful goddesses, they still,
Someone commented and said, women love to feel protected when it's a taller person.
right. She wants to feel covered. Like your arms are her home.
I was like that. Okay. I heard that a lot too, because I always ask girls that question. I'm like, okay, so why do you like taller men? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then you got the shorter guys who are super mad about it. And they're like, yeah, man, you guys gonna go for these taller guys who don't got good credit, da 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 da. But you go for like, I've heard so much, and I'm like, I mean, at the end of the day, it just comes back down to.
Well, because then you see what those shorter guys said. They immediately went, oh, because I got good credit. Quit crying.
They don't like me because I'm short. It ain't because you're short.
Just why exactly you're getting.
Yeah, it ain't because you're short. Letting y'all short dudes know that it ain't because you're short. It's just how you
short.
carry yourself. You carry yourself secure. Women feel that. Walk like you said. Walk like you 10 feet tall. That's what I fully agree. And I think my dad did that really well. He just kind of had that mindset,
Yeah.
So that's what I respect. So, all right. So I think that's the last question. The last question is this: how can you tell a woman? How can you tell a woman is serious and not wasting your time on the road to commitment? Ooh.
Tell if a woman is serious and she's not wasting your time.
Yeah.
Ask her.
Are you wasting your time? That's good. What if they just like pee around the bush though?
You don't necessarily have to say, are you wasting my time? You don't want to because remember, are emotional.
Oh.
So choose words wisely. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
So what would it be example?
So, I would say, would try to figure out whether or not she's wasting her time or if he's ready to commit. You always put yourself out there on the chopping block to see what her response is, because at the end of the day, you can only control yourself.
Yeah.
So you say, hey, this is the step of where I'm ready to go. I'm ready to commit.
Yeah.
You always bring it back onto you. Are you ready to commit?
Yeah.
You have yourself all of those questions first and then present those to her, like, here are my cards, let me see yours.
Okay. So when do you think is a good time for them to do it? In the beginning, midpoint?
Whenever he feels like he's fully ready to commit.
Yeah.
Don't ask a person something for an answer that you're not fully prepared for. Prepare yourself for a yes and prepare yourself for a no.
You got a lot of comments. People say, very true. She said, people say you're awesome.
Thank you.
I heard a lot of positive stuff about you. So they're all the listeners who listen in. So appreciate you guys tuning in and helping out with the questions and asking questions. Feel free to ask, especially the men asking questions actually, but it's fine. Mostly men asking women, but some women ask some questions. Some men did ask some questions on here. So that's good. Let's see. But yeah, I think, being very front up and put the cards out, I think that's super important. I think it does require men to and that's when you find out. I mean, usually a woman will tell you, I don't think she would kind of pee around the bush. From ones I know.
No, any person would tell you that. That's like psychology 101.
Yeah.
You're talking to a person and you say, here I am. You are presenting yourself. You put your cards on the table because you didn't put them on the defense. You didn't put them on anything. You're basically conversing with them at that point. Here I am. I'm showing you. And you can't be, you just have to prepare yourself for that answer.
Yeah.
Like, are you ready for a no? Are you ready for a yes? Whether or not, make sure you've asked yourself those questions.
Yeah. So Kim comment, being front up, not up front.
Yeah.
Okay. See, she's about that. I already know. She's definitely like that. She's, yeah, I shot at the Kim for that one.
Long ways. Like, I think men are afraid to be honest with a woman. Once you are honest with the person, regardless of what you do, even if you back to that cheating question, if you were honest with the girl and you tell her you cheated on her, then you gave her the ball is in her court now. Now you give her the decision whether or not she wants to stay or go.
I agree. Man, I like this. I actually agree with some of a lot of things you said, and I don't. You speak some real shit. I actually have nothing to debate an actual battle about. I'm gonna be honest. Usually, I'm not a troll, so I'm usually. Some of the other guys just like to argue just to argue, but you're already saying some truth here, and I think it's good for hopefully the men on here who are listening in, like get it, understand, and hopefully the women on here get some clarity too. I think it's good to have this kind of topics. I think the next episode we're gonna do is what's we gonna talk about? I was gonna talk about something in this next episode, the next one. I can't remember. It'll come to me. I'll put it on Facebook or Instagram. But I think that's pictures. Yeah, but I think that's it. I don't think I have any other questions here. No one else really has questions here. Like I said, it's about to end in about like 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, you got everything you want to add and say to all the listeners? Zatanna?
At the end of the day, do you? I mean, people fall in love with authenticity.
Authenticity is key. It is key. And
everywhere you go, constantly walk into your light and build upon yourself. Always.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, people say thank you. You have some people say thank you. Thank you for coming on and putting your time into the day to hop on this episode. I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate everyone listening. Everyone's listening audio. Everyone's on the live stream. I appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the next week. I think that's it for me. I have nothing else to say. I'm not going to bring up shirts. I'm still going to get shirts for everybody soon. It's still going to happen. I'm telling you guys. And a couple updates. We are getting the website up and running with blogs and things like that. I just spoke to the guys. So, yeah, appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, thank you for the happy birthdays. Yeah, that's it. Happy September, guys. We're 9 months of the year, a couple more months left. So do it big if you guys can, and enjoy the rest of your guys' day. I think that's it.
Officially pumpkin spice season.
Oh, yo, hey, don't say that. Thank you. I'm mad. I'm gonna say something. You know what? All right, I'm a little mad that Starbucks decided to take the small frappuccino. That got me. I'm sorry.
No, it was bomb.
I went down there to get my free frappuccino, my free little thing I get for my birthday, and I went in there and was like, oh yeah, you guys have the small frap though. Oh yeah, we don't. It's out of season. I'm like, what do you mean it's out of season? Hey, summer's still going.
Things that are out of season.
No. I ain't on that ball. I don't like that. I don't like being on my birthday. I want everything. But all right, take it easy, guys. That's it for me. See you. We're not gonna do a post episode.
Perfect.
So all right. All right.
Good night.
Yeah, you're good. Thank you. All right. Have a nice night. Hello, friends. This is Dante from the YD Podcast. Thank you for tuning in onto our episode. And just wanted to give you guys some updates. I know I usually do this at the end of my episodes. I'm doing a little update.
So we do still have Patreon website. I've been putting exclusive content on there. I haven't put any dating coaches or advice or anything like that yet. I'm still working on that. But if you still want to donate to the Patreon, it's still on there on the Why Date Podcast website. But for right now, all I'm doing right now is Venmo. I'll put the link onto this episode on the YouTube episode. Hope you guys, like I said, like the episode. But I'm putting everything on there. Currently, I am still working on advice, dating coach. I want to have a community where we're having someone giving advice, having some experts on there that's helping people through dating. So I know we typically talk about a lot of funny stuff on our episodes, but I also want to provide some kind of service to everyone who's listening. So get their money's worth for something. $5 is definitely not going to raise the price because I haven't done much with my Patreon. But I still have a Venmo on there. It's going to be on there. But I will put the link down here. You can kind of see it. And just so you guys know, I appreciate you guys joining in and tuning into our episode thus far, listening to all our stuff. But yeah, that is it for you guys. I will post more things on my Patreon. Like I said, I'll still put the exclusive content, the post episode on there, the audio form. I can't really put the video on there. For some strange reason, Patreon won't let me do it. It's too big of a file. But that's what I want to have on there, guys. And that is it. That's all I have to say. But please subscribe too, as well, on the YouTube channel if you guys haven't done so already. But that is it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day.